the mix as well. And what in the world happened there? We had a... it's like, that's the weirdest thing in the world. I am adjusting cameras. That was the craziest thing. You might be a vampire, sir. I went to go to your camera. There's no one sitting there.
That's crazy.
And then I reloaded your camera, and boom, there you went. That is crazy. I should have ran video on that. We should have had like a transition. There he is, and there he isn't.
That's really crazy.
And welcome back here on Facebook Live as well. And go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
All right, this is Louis X Midas, and right now I'm a rap artist out in like Wichita, same thing as Guapo, and we just out here trying to make music and do what we love to do.
So, how did you get started doing this music thing, man?
Actually, I started off making beats first.
Oh.
Yeah, and a lot of my friends were like, "Man, those beats are hot and everything," and then they used to come over and freestyle on the beats that I made. And then that's when people were like, "Oh man, you should start rapping. Like,
you should just do it yourself."
Yeah, you said your freestyling's pretty good. Yeah. So, but then during that time period, I wanted to make the stuff sound like how it does in the radio, like professionally.
Yeah.
And I didn't know why it wasn't sounding that way. So I actually went and spent 2 years learning how to engineer music too. So now I can engineer music.
So you engineer music, making beats, and rap. You can do the whole thing.
I can do the whole thing.
So you don't need any of these guys.
No. Yeah.
You just do it all yourself.
Yeah. But I work with everybody because I like, a certain artist, me and certain artists vibe together and stuff like that. And I feel like our styles work together.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what was the, I guess when you were learning how to engineer music, what was one of the things that you were like, oh wow, holy smokes?
Yeah. I think it was learning all of the tools that you use to manipulate the sounds. Because the thing is, like, engineering music is it's almost like a science more than it is learning something to do. You know what I'm saying? Because like I could show you the tools that you use to engineer, but if you don't understand how sound works or why it does what it does, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you know what the tools are, you don't know how to use them. You don't know why you're going to use them.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest.
That's pretty
hurdle.
amazing.
Yeah.
So do you prefer the engineering and the mixing and the mastering over the performance part of it, or?
I don't think that there is a feeling better than performing something and people liking it, or working hard to create something and then realizing that it's good and people like it and you just did something successful. Like, there's no better feeling in the world than succeeding at something.
That's awesome.
So
that's fantastic. We've got a great guest in studio. Louis X Midas joins us, and I'm amazed, and I think that's awesome that you know every facet of the business there.
Yep.
Because there's so many of these artists where they're like, I want to do the performing part of it. I don't care about the other stuff.
Yeah.
When we first started doing Jiggy Jag TV back in the day, I'm like, I just want to be on camera. I give a shit about the camera stuff, I care about the editing.
Yeah.
And then I started to get into the editing and the camera work, and I'm like, these guys go through a shit ton of stuff.
Exactly.
So you learning the engineering part of it, I'm sure, was just a big eye opener.
Exactly. And then I guess the biggest motivation for me to learn how to do that stuff is that I don't like waiting on people. Like, if I want to get something done, I want to get it done right there, and I got the inspiration for it.
Yeah.
Because you can't rely on people all the time.
Yeah. I think that's so. How did learning that part of it make all your other stuff that you know better?
Well, because
or working with clients or what have you.
Well, it helped me meet people like pretty quickly, because they record somebody. They record. I'll meet them like at a show or something.
Yeah.
And then I'll meet up with them to record, and they have this mediocre engineer or somebody who they just push the record button and they record, and they're like, yeah, this is nice. And then I'll hear it, and I'm like, yeah, it's nice, but I mean, the quality is bad. Like, no one's gonna listen to it if the quality sounds like this.
The quality is
and I'd sit
garbage.
and tinker for like 5 minutes, and they'd be like, "Whoa, what did you just do? That sounds amazing now." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like,
that's fantastic.
that's actually how I met Guapo. Yeah.
Oh, that's how you met Guapo?
Yeah, he was recording something, and I went and I was like, "Man, the quality is bad." And I just messed around.
And all of a sudden.
Yeah. And then I just messed around with it for like 5 minutes, and then it sounded great. And they're like, "Oh snap, yo." Yeah. So that's kind of what happened with that. Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's pretty amazing.
Just like, who did this and where is it?
I gotta know how you did all this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, tell me about some of the different artists that you've worked with.
I worked with Guapo, and I've worked with Amethys Baby, and Black and Mild. Shout out to Black and Mild.
Yep.
Shout out to Ransom on the Beat, because I worked with her too.
That's cool.
One Ransom. Shout out.
Word. Also, shout out to my boy at home, Psycha. He just got one of his main singles on one of the more popular radio stations in North Carolina.
Awesome.
Yeah, that song is called Top. So it's T.O.P. So it just came out on Apple Music and all that other stuff like that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, tell me a little bit about On My Way. We're gonna.
Yeah, On My Way. I mean, that's pretty much just a song that, you know, it's explaining to people that I came from from nothing. Like, nobody helped me. No one helped me at all with this music stuff. I had to figure it all out by myself. I even had people that didn't work with me because they didn't think that I had good enough quality and everything like that. Even though they had the opportunity to give me the quality of music, I just got to be featured with them. They just wouldn't do it. So you know, now that pretty much the hook is just saying that they didn't used to like me before, but now I'm on my way to where I want to be.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the idea of the song.
That's awesome. Well, here it is. It's On My Way, and we're back after this here on our big program.
Never had name brand, now I'm on my way. Never money in my hands, now I'm on my way. Haters try to put me down, now I'm on my way. They didn't used to like the sound, now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, now I'm on my way. Haters try to put me down, now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, now I'm on my way. Haters try to put me down, now I'm on my way. Haters try to put me down cause I'm on my way. Now I'm steady doing work each and every day. All the work I do it so that I get paid. I'm gonna make all my problems and stress go away. I told myself when I was 18 I was gonna make it. No matter the work, no matter the time, I'll just have to take it. I don't need no one's approval to know I'm amazing. The finish line is on my mind and I'm always chasing. All I really wanna do is be a money maker. Baking the dough every day, Louis G the baker. The sweet taste of success, the flavor I savor. And tell these new whack rappers their careers in danger. Got fame on my mind, these haters on my nerves. I'm working so hard to get what I think I deserve. I'm taking off with the music straight up on planet Earth. Keep making hits even though life will try to throw you curves. I mean, that's what I heard. Now I'm solid to the core. I'm never satisfied with nothing, always push for more. I mean, what can I say? I'm working every day. Didn't used to have much, now I'm on my way. Never had name brand, now I'm on my way. Never money in my hands, now I'm on my way. Haters try to put me down, now I'm on my way. They didn't used to like the sound, now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, now I'm on my way. Haters try to put me down, now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, now I'm on my way. Haters try to put me down, now I'm on my way. I'm almost 26, I done run out of options. I been making this music, don't have any place to stop it. So now the money's the topic, now my music is popping. Now I got plenty of ways to go and fill up my pocket. So now I go big, all in the place. Only these haters, they all in my space. Criticizing all the music I make, they L their friends, but really they fake. But I got the crucial, really I'm straight. Making this money, the head to the bank. Laugh at you haters, you numbers are blank. And take my success and throw it in your face. I'm not living how I want, and that drives me crazy. So I'm steady doing work, I'm never getting lazy. Tryna put my whole team in that new Mercedes. Stay away from all these women trying to have my babies. I love women, but honestly, they they are a distraction. Take away your attention from everything that's happening. I'm just trying to explode in the game like a cannon. Now I caught all of the plays, you can call me Madden. I be the realest, the illest nigga that's spitting, famous, imminent, and so is the money because I'm getting it. Oh yeah, I be spending it. New checks, I be penning it. I just want the stats that be so fat that ain't no bending it. Oops, I mean folding it. There ain't no way of knowing if I will get famous on the road to make more of it. Now my competition, yeah, I smoked them. And if you ain't talking about money, what you say is not important. Never had a brand, now I'm on my way. Never money in my hands, now I'm on my way. Haters try to put me down, now I'm on my way. They didn't used to like the sound, now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, now I'm on my way. Haters try to put me down, now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, now I'm on my way. Haters try to put me down, now I'm on my way.
On my way.
Yes.
That is a heck of a track.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It came out pretty good. Yeah. It came out pretty good.
Fantastic,
yeah, it
man.
came out pretty good.
And you actually did that yourself?
Yes. Well, yeah, I engineered it and everything.
You
The
just
beat,
put everything
the beat
together.
was from Cash Money AP, but I engineered
Yeah.
it and recorded it myself.
Wow.
Yeah, and
that's pretty awesome.
that song is.
You should be damn proud of yourself.
That song is
pulling that from the ground up.
Yeah, the song is out right now on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, all of the major streaming websites. It's all on
Awesome.
there. It's easy to find.
Well, before we get to our next guest on Skype, we've got to call our Skyper here in a few moments. Before we do that, how do we get a hold of you online? Social media,
pretty
all
easy.
that.
It's Facebook. It's Louis X Midas. Same thing for Instagram. Louis_X_Midas. Same thing for my Twitter. It's,
awesome.
Yep, Louis X Midas for all across the board. It's easy to find me. I'm the only Louis X Midas in the world, I think. I'm pretty sure I checked.
Look at that.
If you look me up on
Look
Google,
at
I'm the only
that.
when that shows up, yeah.
did that market research, baby?
Yeah,
Got
exactly.
that going, man. Hey, because I'll tell you, you don't want to be stuck like there was a band way back in the day. There were a McPherson band. They were called Opus.
Yeah.
They didn't do any checking. There's like 35 of them.
Exactly. Exactly.
So-
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one. Yeah. On
The
SoundCloud, too, if you
the
look up
only
Louis
Louis
X
X Midas out there.
Yep.
Well, we're going to take actually, we're going to go straight to our Skyper, but hang out, man.
All right.
I appreciate it, and